From the WBBZ-TV studio in the Eastern Hills Mall, it's time to play where two teams come together in a battle of wits to determine who will leave with bragging rights. And now, here's your host, John DeShido, with today's two teams.
Hey, everybody, thanks for joining us. What a great audience we have here. Take a look at them. They are all supporting Canisius College. Give yourselves a round of applause. We got the banner up. We got the blue and gold on, and we're here for a very special game show with our hometown teams. And to set it all up, I want to bring in Dr. Barbara Irwin. How about a round of applause for Dr. Barbara? Been at Canisius for many, many years. So, Dr. Irwin, this was something you wanted to put together with your students and really bring the college campus together.
Right. This is my Broadcasting in America class, and I've got a group of students that are producing episodes of Bragging Rights, and we wanted to involve the Canisius community as much as we could, so we've got Canisius teams playing, we've got Canisius people in the audience, and it's been a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Great fun.
Well, thank you, Dr. Irwin. We appreciate it. Dr. Irwin's going to back to the audience. And Petey is here, the mascot from the Golden Griffins. Yeah, Petey, pump him up. How do you do that, Petey? There we go. All right. Petey is sort of half lion, half eagle, and the Golden Griffin right there. So Petey's going to stand behind each team and cheer them on, and at the end, he will honor the team that wins the bragging rights. All right, so why don't you go back to the blue team right over there, Petey, and we'll introduce you to the teams that are here playing on the stage tonight. On the red side, welcome students representing the Griffin. We'll find out who these young people are and what the college paper is all about as well. And they're playing against the video game club Fusion on the blue side. Yeah, and before we meet the team captains, I'll introduce you to our guest scorekeeper. He is an alum of Canisius. Say hi to Matt Gorsica. Hello, Matt. Matt, the history of Canisius is very significant. It's been around since 1870. It's an institution in Western New York.
It really is. Next year, 2020, we're going to be celebrating our sesquicentennial, our 150th anniversary. And really, we have been a pillar of the Buffalo community. I definitely think a gem that has really made our community a lot stronger, a lot better.
And you went through Canisius and got your master's degree. What did you get your master's in?
Got my master's in communication and leadership and a concentration in nonprofit management, which has been really great.
Good for you. You are an excellent spokesperson for Canisius, and we are happy to have you here. Let's introduce now the team captains. We're going to come over now on the red side and say hello to, and you are?
Mike
Mike. What's your last name, Mike?
Pisarczyk.
Pisarczyk. All right. And what are you studying there, Mike?
Well, I'm studying sports journalism and broadcast. I haven't gotten to the broadcast part yet, but we're getting there.
Okay.
I serve as copy editor for the Griffin. I write sports, I write features, and happy to be here.
So tell us a little bit about the teams at Canisius. Tell us about them.
Basketball-wise, we're just getting off to a late start, but we're excited for that. We're wrapping up the soccer seasons. We're getting ready for the hockey season. We're excited for the sports this year.
Yeah, the Griffins are A#1, and the Canisius has some great athletic programs. So if people are thinking of going there, they can participate or be like you and write all about them.
It's a blast.
It's a blast. Okay, all right. He says it's a blast, and we believe him, right? All right, Captain Mike. I'm going to come over and introduce you to the captain here, and you are?
Casey Krakowiak.
Casey, what do you say your last name?
Krakowiak.
Krakowiak. What are you studying, Casey?
I'm studying English.
English. All right. Where are you from?
I'm from West Seneca.
All right. What brought you to Canisius?
Well, a lot of my family on my mom's side has gone to Canisius, and on my dad's side as well, so I figured I'd just follow suit, you know?
Right there. How do you like it?
It's great. I love my classes, and being an English major, I love telling stories. It's just something that I've always been drawn to.
What do you want to do when you graduate?
Well, I'm hoping to write a few books, but primarily teach, and possibly, if I could, write for some TV shows.
You never know, Casey.
Never
All
know.
right, you may need to go to Los Angeles for that, but you never know. You could do that from anywhere, I guess. All right. Hey, take a look at the scoreboard that Matt is standing in front of. You want to get your X's or your O's on the game blocks across, up and down or diagonal. You get a bonus of 50 points if you do that. We're playing for points, 10 points in the first round, 20 in the second, 30 in the third. We flipped a coin, and the blue team, Fusion, won, and they're going to start, and we're going to begin. So take a look at the scoreboard, Casey, and see where you would want your game block to go.
We'll take C1.
C1. Here's your first question. Which country produced the video game character Mario? A, Japan, B, United States, or C, Italy? Remember, they are the video game club, so we'll see.
We will take Japan.
A.
Japan is correct.
Correct answer. 10 points are on the board for Fusion. Petey looks like he's doing a disco dance back there. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Right. Staying alive, Petey. Okay. Captain Mike, where do you want your game piece to go?
Let's go with A1.
A1, like the steak sauce. 3 minutes left in the round. Which is the most common last name in the United States? A. Smith, B. Johnson, or C. Williams?
Smith, huh?
Talk amongst yourselves. Remember, teams, you have the audience shout-out opportunity 1 time per game if you need some help with a question.
We're
What do you
going
think, Mike?
to go with A. Smith.
A.
Smith is correct.
Yep, it is. 10 more points on the board. Fusion is next. Captain Casey, where do you want your game block to go?
We'll take C2.
C2. Which position on a volleyball team receives the opponent's spike? A, the middle blocker, B, the setter, or C, the libero?
C, the libero.
I have taken quite a few spikes as a libero. That's correct.
Good. We've got it. We got 10 points up. We're moving on, Griffin. This is the last question in round 1. Captain Mike, where do you want your game block to go?
Let's go with B1.
B1. Who was the 7th president of the United States? A, James Monroe, B, Andrew Jackson, or C, John Tyler? James Monroe, Andrew Jackson, or John Tyler, 7th president of the U.S.
We're going to say C, Tyler.
Trying for C.
Oh, it was Andrew Jackson.
He was, but he's not here to tell us about it. Okay. What is the score as we end this round, Matt?
So far, the blue team, or the O's, have 20 points, and the red X's have 10.
All right, it's anybody's game, 20 points. That's what we're playing for in the next round. We'll be back right after this on the Canisius College edition of Bragging Rights. Welcome back to Bragging Rights. John DeShula with you at the scoreboard. We're here with Matt Gorsica, and I'm here with Joe Kraus, right? Kraus. And Joe Kraus has been sort of the producer of this. Explain you being kind of the leader of your team here.
Well, the main thing was basically trying to track down teams for tonight's contest and the other shows. I like to say, you know, this might be an outdated reference, but Miles Silverberg on Murphy Brown, it was kind of like that kind of experience, but you know, it was great to be able to get as many groups as possible from this great College of Canisius, and it's just about trusting the process, pretty much.
Trusting the process, like the Buffalo Bills, Matt. You know?
Yep, that's
well,
the motto.
It was work. It's now starting to work for them.
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
That's right. But Joe did a great job. Stay right here because he helped organize with his team, and we'll meet the team in one of the future game shows to put it all together. They thought this was going to be the easiest of the projects, I think, but not so much, right? They put it all together.
They're doing a great job.
Doing a great job. The questions, organize the teams, the whole thing. Tell us about your blog.
So my blog, Gork Meeks World, is a mix of my own life musings, but also some features on the Buffalo area. Really gave me a great platform at Canisius when I was working at the Griffin, and really just led me to that platform. So it's been great.
Gork Meets World.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, an abbreviation of my very long Polish last name. So.
And Matt has been on the game show before, and you follow him on Twitter at
Gork Meets World.
And you follow us at WBBZ, and you can go to canisius.edu. That's the website where you can find out more about the college campus and all of the things that Canisius has to offer for students. If you're thinking about going to a college, Canisius might be the one for you. Let's meet our teams back on the game stage. The blue side, the gamers from Fusion. Welcome them back for round 2. And they're playing against the Griffin. The teams here on the red side, the red X. All right, we're going to meet now the team captain, the team player on the Fusion side, and you are?
John Miranda.
John, what year are you?
I'm a senior.
Senior. And what are you studying?
I'm studying computer science.
What do you want to do with that when you graduate?
Right now, I think I'm going to go into cybersecurity.
Oh, very good. Yeah, I would think there's a lot of openings in that field.
Yeah, there are plenty of openings, and Canisius is very good about helping me find them as I'm approaching graduation.
So that's an important piece of Canisius. They work with you to try to find an opportunity in the working world. Yeah. Well, good luck to you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, and you got the shirt there, Fusion. Yeah, so that you're repping the team. You're very good. Okay. All right, he looks good. We're going to meet the team member on this side on the Griffin, and you are?
Jay Ashdown.
Jay, where are you from?
I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yeah, what made you decide to come up to Canisius?
Well, I kind of wanted a college that wasn't too big, but had a nice city around it, and Buffalo really reminds me of Cleveland, so it's nice to be home, away from home.
Yeah, so it's not too far to go home. What year are you in?
I'm a freshman.
So you just started. Good for you. Congratulations. And what do you want to do?
Going into sports broadcast journalism. Would love to have my own radio show to talk about sports.
Okay. Never give up the dream. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Okay, good. All right. So our teams are here from Canisius. Matt, Gorsica, what is the score as we get into round 2?
Griffin has 10 points, and the Fusion Gamers are leading with 20.
And each question is worth 20 points. We'll test the knowledge here. We're going to start now with Fusion. Captain Casey, where do you want your game block to go?
We'll take C3.
C3. At what age did Jimi Hendrix die? Famous musician. A, 27, B, 31, or C, 38? Remember, you have the audience shout out option, 1 question per game. Great Jimi Hendrix right there on the screen.
We're going to use the audience shout out.
You're going to try it with the audience. All right, audience, listen up. At what age did Jimi Hendrix, you just saw him on the screen, when did he pass? A, age 27, B, 31, or C, 38? 27. Okay, they have spoken.
We'll take 27.
A.
Well, the audience was right. It was 27.
It is. Check him out on YouTube. Some great Woodstock videos with him. The Griffin is next. Captain Mike.
Let's have A2.
A2. Who has the most #1 songs in music history with 60? Is it A, Michael Jackson, B, the Beatles, or C, George Strait? #1 songs, most in music history.
We're going to go for the audience on this one.
Try it for the audience. Who do you think, audience? The #1 in, who has the most #1 songs in music history with 60 of them? A, Michael Jackson, B, the Beatles, C, George Strait. Okay, the audience has spoken. Petey is listening, and it's up to you to give me what you think.
Go with the Beatles then.
Okay, you're going to try B, the Beatles.
I didn't know this one either. It's actually George Strait.
Yes, the country singer had 60 of them, and so we didn't get any points on the board there. We're now up to the Blue O's. Fusion, take a look at the game board.
We'll go with C4.
C4, if you get this, you get a bonus of 50 points. When MTV debuted in 1981, what was their first music video to air? A, Thriller by Michael Jackson. B, Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles, or C, Dancing in the Dark by Bruce Springsteen. Our own Joe Malucci from Joe Malucci and the Band here at WBBZ was there when MTV started.
We'll take B.
Video Killed the Radio Star.
That's correct.
It did, and it was the debut on MTV. So if we take a look at the scoreboard, we now have O's going up and down. That gives you a bonus of 50 points. So that said, Matt, wave your magic arms because we're going to clear the board and we're going to continue on with the game. Just because they got a bonus doesn't mean they're going to win because the other team might do the same. We have a few more minutes left in this round and a third round to play. The Griffin is next. Mike, where do you want your red X to go?
Let's start with C3.
C3, the last question in this round goes to you. Which band recorded the song Mr. Brightside in 2003? A, Green Day, B, Nickelback, or C, The Killers?
Or say C.
He seems pretty confident.
The Killers are correct.
The Killers, they killed it. Those Killers. All right, what is the score as we end round 2, Matt Gorsica?
Well, the Fusion Gamers have 90 and the Griffin have 30.
Okay, and each question's worth 30. When we come back, you never know, will they pull it out? We will have to see when we come back right after this.
Bragging Rights on WBBZ-TV, your hometown television station, will continue after this from our sponsors.
We're pumping it up here at Bragging Rights with Canisius. Petey is pumping it up. Petey, when you pump it up, I know Petey doesn't speak, but he told me secretly, because I was able to interpret it, the wave is very important. Richie Rich, let's start right over there because our studio audience here at the Bragging Rights studio, let's try to give it the wave. Give it the wave, everybody. Oh, up we go. There comes this part of the audience, and there they go, the wave. Very, very good. Oh, my gosh, Petey. You know, there's nothing like a good wave, and that was nothing like a good wave. Yeah, okay. All right. Petey, you're going to join me back at the game stage at the end, but Matt Gorsica, I saw you doing the wave a little bit.
Yeah, I can get into it.
Yeah, you get into it. You know, Matt, tell us about the sports teams, because I know that you're a fan of the Griffins. Have you been to some of the games?
I have. You know, our basketball season just started, which is always exciting. We have our hockey team playing down at Harbor Center. All of our women's volleyball team just finished a really great season. So all of our teams are doing really well. Got some good pride going on.
They really are. Hey, Petey, come on out. Yeah, come on out and join me. You know, Petey did a great job, didn't he, everybody? A round of applause for Petey. Petey, the mascot. All right, Petey, you step aside. I'll have you come out at the end of this round, okay? We'll see who the winner is. Petey's going to inspire us all. And on the blue side, Fusion is back for round 3. The Gamers from Canisius, and they're playing against the Griffin on the red side, representing the newspaper. All right, let's meet another team player on the Fusion side, and you are?
My name is Austin Calkins.
Austin, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Where are you from, Austin?
I'm from Cheektowaga.
Cheektowaga. What made you come to Canisius?
It was just one of the big colleges in the area. I heard a lot about it, heard about their class size, heard about how everyone feels like a community here, and decided to come here.
Why did you come up with the name Fusion? Are you aware of that? How the Gamers came up with that thought?
Originally, when Fusion was created, it used to be a huge acronym, really long. I can't even remember it. But since then, we've kind of just simplified it down to just Fusion.
Okay. And you're a gamer, so you play. A lot of people here in our WBBZ-TV, and they play games too. You consider yourself a winner?
Oh, I consider myself a winner and a big gamer.
Big gamer and big winner. All right, let's see if they're going to be big winners today. And on the red side, you are?
I'm Emily Watkins.
Hi, Emily. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm great. Now, Emily, we met on another game show, and you're very involved with the newspaper here. And tell us all about that.
So I'm the managing editor at the Griffin. The Griffin's been around since 1933. It's one of the oldest clubs on campus. Every week we publish all of the campus news. We publish sports, features, and opinions. We try and be a voice for the campus community.
So it's information and news about Canisius. Anything, there's no restrictions. You have free journalistic reign.
We do. Our school has been great about allowing us to exercise our First Amendment rights.
Very good. Very important in this day and age, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. We need good journalists in this world, don't we? Absolutely. And we are graduating many of them from Canisius. Matt, what is the score as we get into round 3?
Well, the Griffin has 30 points and trailing the Fusion Gamers, who have 90.
Okay, 30 to 90. So that's quite a lot to pick up. We'll see if they can do it. But we lead off with Fusion. Casey, take a look at the game board. Where do you want your block to go?
We'll take B1.
B1. Who is the longest-serving late-night talk show host in the television history? Was it with 33 years, by the way? Was it A, David Letterman, B, Johnny Carson, or C, Conan O'Brien? Popular men, Letterman, Carson, or O'Brien. Who leads the pack with 33 years on television? Casey?
We'll take Letterman.
A.
They're all funny guys, but it was David Letterman.
Yes, David is the one. And Johnny Carson probably number 2 there. All right, we're up now to the Griffin team. All right, Captain Mike.
Let's have C4.
C4. He's going to get some points up, I know it. After being nominated for an Oscar 5 times prior, which actor finally won his first in 2016 with the film The Reverend? A, Ryan Gosling, B, Ryan Reynolds, or C, Leonardo DiCaprio?
Well, that's got to be C, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Is it? You see him on the screen.
It was Leo.
30 points. All right, the Griffin's they're gonna come roaring back, I know it. Fusion, Captain Casey, where do you want your game block?
We'll take C1.
Okay. Which team has won more World Series championships than any other team? A, the Chicago Cubs, B, the New York Yankees, or C, the Boston Red Sox?
We'll take the Yankees.
B.
It's the Yankees.
Good job. Okay. Okay, they gave me that look like, oh no, but they got it, all right? The Griffin is next, Captain Mike.
Well, we'll finish off C, take C2.
C2. Which NBA player had 2 stints with the Chicago Bulls in the 1980s and the 1990s? 2 stints. A, Larry Bird, B, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, or C, Michael Jordan?
We'll do C, Michael Jordan.
They're doing it for C.
That's correct, Michael Jordan.
Jordan is the guy. 30 points up. All right, we're moving along with the game. Canisius College here in the house. There's the game board. Where do you want your block to go, Casey?
We'll do A1.
A1. Who created Spider-Man, the X-Men, and the Fantastic Four, among others, in the Marvel Comics universe? A, Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. B, Stan Lee, or C, Bob Kane?
We'll take B, the late Stan Lee.
Is it the late Stan Lee?
And what a legend he was. That's correct.
Yes. Amazing. Icon forever. Okay, the Griffin, Captain Mike.
Let's have D1.
Let's see, D1 for a block. Which landmark did Daredevil Nick Wallenda cross in June of 2012? Was it A, the Grand Canyon, B, the Atlantis Paradise Resort in the Bahamas, or C, Niagara Falls? There's Nick.
C, Niagara Falls.
Was it right here over the cataracts?
Yep, right in our own backyard, Niagara
Certainly
Falls.
was.
The Buffalo News has that picture hanging up.
An amazing night. We all remember that well. Okay, we are now up to another question, and Fusion, Captain Casey, Canisius.
We'll do B2.
B2. Got the block on the red X there, so we're at this question. Which of these NBA players scored 100 points in a single game? A, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, B, Wilt Chamberlain, or C, Magic Johnson? Scored 100 points in a single game. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, Magic Johnson.
We'll say Wilt Chamberlain.
B.
That's correct.
Yes, Wilt the Stilt, they called him. Good job. All right, they're high-fiving each other. Last question now in the game goes to the Griffin, Captain Mike.
Let's have B3.
B3. I've lost track of the score, so stay tuned. We'll see who wins. Which of these NFL players is the league's all-time leader in sacks? A, Bruce Smith, B, Lawrence Taylor, or C, Michael Strahan? Leader in sacks.
B, Lawrence Taylor.
B.
Oh, no, it was Bruce Smith.
Yep, our own Bruce. Bruce, as we used to say in the Super Bowl years. All right, didn't get points up there. Let's take a look at the final score. Matt Corsica from Canisius College. What is it?
Well, the Griffin finished with 120 points, but Fusion took it home with 210.
Wow, there you go. So, Fusion, congratulations. Petey, come on in. Give him a high five now, Petey. There he goes. He's in there high-fiving. Good job. Turn around there, Petey. We don't want to block anybody. We're not going to send anybody home empty-handed, by the way. All of our team members are going to get in the mail a Dibson Theater coupon for a pass for two to enjoy a motion picture here at the Eastern Hills Mall. Petey's been here, Canisius College, our hometown teams. Matt Corsica, thank you for being our guest scorekeeper. Stay tuned. We've got some more fun with Canisius College on upcoming games. If you'd like more information about us, go to our website, WBBZ-TV, become a contestant. We'll see you on the next edition, everybody. Bye-bye.